My mom could lose her job tomorrow and her life wouldn't change. Not because she has a huge savings account, not because she has family money, and not because she makes a lot. Because she built something that keeps running whether she shows up to work or not. And she did it all on a normal salary, the kind most people say isn't enough to build anything real. I'm Vienna, like the city in Austria, not the sausage, and this is Wandering Vienna, where I share how my mom and I travel the world and the whole finance side of actually making that happen on a single mom's regular income. And stay to the end of this video because I'm going to show you exactly what my mom built. The real numbers on a salary most people say isn't enough. And there's a number in this story that's going to stop you cold. It stopped me when I actually ran the math. People assume a normal salary is a ceiling. You make what you make, you pay your bills, you try to save something if there's anything left. And building real wealth, that's for people who make more. I grew up watching my mom prove that wrong. She didn't start with much. She started as a barista making around $11,000 a year. She tracked every receipt and found the holes and plugged them. Even on that income, she found a margin. Then she turned down the manager promotion and walked into a Fortune 500 company instead, starting from the bottom floor, barely making any more pay, but a completely different ceiling. And there was no inheritance and no side business that took off, just a paycheck and a completely different decision about what to do with it. Most people get a raise and upgrade their lifestyle. My mom got raises and kept living the same way. The raise went somewhere else. 35% of her income went into investments every month, while her expenses stayed flat. People say you can't build wealth on a normal salary. My mom just never spent money the way everyone else said she had to. But here's what most people don't know about what she actually built. It's not just an investment account, it's a structure that keeps running even if everything else stops. And that math on what that actually means, most people have never seen it laid out this way. My mom has a $25,000 emergency fund. Most people hear that and think that's a few months of expenses. And on its own, it would be. But my mom's situation isn't like most people's situations. She owns a house with an apartment attached. The apartment runs on Airbnb. It generates $29,000 a year. $17,000 of that covers the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and utilities. $1,000 of that goes straight into an S&P 500 index fund. Now, here's the thing about Airbnb income. The Airbnb occupancy is 90% year-round, and it's consistent, reliable, and runs whether she works or not. She has a $25,000 emergency fund, $1,383 monthly gap to cover. The emergency fund lasts 18 months, a year and a half, while still investing $1,000 a month, without touching that investment account, without selling anything, without stopping. And in about 4.5 years, the 15-year mortgage is paid off. That frees up $1,300 a month, every single month, forever, on a normal salary. Most people see a salary and think, that's what I have to work with. My mom saw a salary and asked, how do I build something that keeps working even when I stop? My mom invests 35% of her income every month. That's not a tip, that's a decision she made and never reversed. And separately, the $1,000 a month from the Airbnb goes into its own S&P 500 index fund that's been running for nearly 6 years. People say a normal salary can't build wealth. My mom has been building it quietly for nearly a decade, without a high income, without a second job, without waiting for a lucky break. But here's the part I think matters most, and it has nothing to do with the numbers. It has everything to do with what she decided the money was actually for. My mom never upgraded her lifestyle when she got raises. Most people would. A nicer car, a bigger place, more stuff. My mom upgraded something else. Experiences over possessions. That's not a phrase she read somewhere, that's how she actually lives. We've been to 20 countries together across 5 continents. Every trip on a school break. Every trip on one regular income. Time together is worth more than most things money can buy. My mom figured that out early, and everything she built financially, the margin, the investing, the structure, it all pointed towards the same thing. More time, more experiences, more freedom to choose. Not someday, now. People said a normal salary can't build wealth. My mom never argued with them. She just kept going. And the close is what nearly a decade of that looks like. Nobody in our lives asked how we do it. They just assumed we couldn't. A normal salary and a single mom with no inheritance, no second income, no lucky break. But we have a $25,000 emergency fund, 35% of my mom's income invested every month, a house that pays for itself, an index fund that's been growing for nearly 6 years, in 20 countries across 5 continents on school breaks. The assumption was wrong. It's always been wrong. My mom just never accepted it as true. And that's why I started this channel. Not to argue with anyone, just to put the real story out there. For the people who are quietly living by assumptions they never thought to question. I'm 15. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm sharing what I watched my mom do. This is her story. And if it makes sense for your life, you're welcome to try it. It's completely up to you. Comment below if this just changed how you see things. Subscribe to Wandering Vienna if you haven't yet. Hit the like button. It tells the algorithm you liked this content. I post content like this every single week, and I don't want you to miss what's coming. Share this with a friend who you think needs to hear this. I'm Vienna. This is Wandering Vienna. And there's always more to explore. Bye!